Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? How's it going? I do want to respond to Ron a little bit. He's been here for a half hour, and I don't mean to burst your bubble, but I think I figured out the tragically ending of the stream issue for good. I can now actually plug in my laptop and have the mic working. Sound and audio video are working perfect. There we go. There we go. We are doing good so far. All right. Woo! Yeah. All right, this is gonna be good. Let me go to get my chalk real quick. We are gonna, of course, start off with some warm-ups, and then we are gonna dive into 100 more, at least 100 more shots tonight. 8-second delay. Sweet. That's great news. Good evening, Aniwaya. Let's see here. You said you were watching a live stream from the World 9-Ball Tour in Florida right now. Oh, I wish I was there. They're going to be playing there for so long. I heard it's going to be like 2 or 3 weeks worth of tournament play, and like all the big names are going to be there. It said 9-foot diamonds, fresh Simonis, 860 claw, and let's see, in just under 4-inch pockets. Been giving grief to a lot of the players on the commentated TV table. Goodness gracious. Ooh, that would make me nervous. That would, without a doubt, make me nervous. Let me go and turn this on as well. This might help you guys see me a little bit better. I got a light. Let's see how this looks here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. All right, I've practiced on those diamond 9-footers too. Oh my goodness. I would love to. I actually think, speaking of you practicing on those 9-footers, they actually have a way for you to like reserve a spot of 30 minutes of practice time on those exact tables that Aniwaya is talking about. Those exact same ones. I don't know how much it costs or what the reservations are like, but it's like a 30-minute time window at a time. And it's up to 4 people, I believe. I honestly, if I was there, I would have to at least try it out. At least get 30 minutes of practice on those and just see if I can get anywhere near as good as I want to. You said under 4-inch pockets is insane. I couldn't imagine. These are just under 5. That's a 1/2 inch off each side. All right. I prefer to practice on the 6x12 snooker table at a local pool hall recently assembled. Nice, very nice. I don't know if I've ever played a 6x12. I've played on the 10-footers for sure. The key on those tables is a soft stroke. I need to work on it. That makes sense. I think that's actually what I do when I go up to a 9-foot table already. Unless, you know, position calls for a hard shot, I try to stay as soft as I can, right? All right, yes, we are going to start off with the practice warm-ups as we do normally, right? You guys are not strangers to this drill. Oh wow, that worked out great. That's actually right where I wanted it. There's the cue. All right, probably need another one. Nope, those are good too. Awesome. Whew. All righty. Let's see here. The cloth is like playing on glass. Yeah, I could not imagine. Oh my goodness. I remember us talking about the cloth differences last week. And how 860 is actually faster than an 850. Good lag shot there. We have more stripes, so let's go ahead and start with stripes. We'll just put top spin on this 12 and get shape on the 9. All right, we'll actually try and go for a 9-13 2-for-1 special here. Oh, I put a little bit too much backspin on there, didn't I? That might have actually needed a little bit more top than back. The table is absolutely massive and forces me to practice bridge shots. That's so true. Like using like a mechanical bridge, like with another cue. Yeah, that would definitely force me to do the same thing. 100%. All right, we're gonna do the same thing that we did down here. Just put topspin on this 11, and then bring the cue ball back over here in this area for the 8, and hopefully we can get the 6 at the same time. All right, I don't know if I have the angle in the room. Let's try it though. Again, we're gonna go for the 8 and the 6 at the same time here. Almost. Not quite. Great shape on the 6. Do bottom right here, get into the center. Oh, I came back and hit my tip there. All right, I'm almost there. Almost there, almost ready for it. Bring these out a little bit. Do step number 2 of the warm-up ladder. We're gonna put them a little bit more on the inside of the donut holes, which marks the 1 of 1 intersection of the diamonds here, right? So just on the inside of each corner. Hoping to be about here. Not even close to that, but that's okay. It's okay. All right, you can use the 30-degree rule for caroms as well. Just watched a video on it and it works. Is the 30-degree rule the peace sign rule from Dr. Dave? All right, let's go ahead and back up this 11. Actually, we'll just do left spin here. It'll naturally go into this rail, and then that should actually send it up table. Hopefully clear the 8. There we go. Great shot there. Yes, Dr. Dave's peace sign. He has so many videos on it. I really just need to find a good time to get with him and see if he wouldn't mind teaching me in person. We're both local to Fort Collins, so his videos, I've watched a couple of them, but they're not terrible. In the sense of like the explanations, of course. They're great videos. They're so informative, I honestly get lost in how much information there is in each video. I'm going to hit that one a lot harder. I think I might have jabbed at that one. Should be okay. We should still be able to cut this 8 in. Cut this 8 in the side, and then we'll go ahead and get started trying to settle the debate. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's kind of just put this on the table here. I did a couple things. Ron and Aniwa, like I said earlier, I was able to figure out the issue of my laptop dying every time. I have messed around and purchased a little device that allows me to plug in my microphone and still use the charging port at the same time. Not that it matters, but it wasn't a Dr. Dave video. It was someone else. It was honestly a bit easier to understand than Dr. Dave for this topic. Sweet. Do you remember who it was by? I'll have to give it a check. I have to check it out. Tactile learning has in billiards is always better than just reading or watching video. Yes, I agree. I 100% agree. It's a lot harder to replicate something and not get immediate feedback from an instructor like Dr. Dave himself when he knows so much about the topic. Sounds great, Ron. Anyway, I actually remember trying to think. In one of his league matches, trying to think if he also did it in the last Vegas tournament that we went to. I was able to actually interact with him a little bit and watch a couple of his games. I'm pretty sure he still uses that peace sign, even though he's, what is he, a 1900 CSR, which roughly is around 700 Fargo. He's a great shot. He really is. But he still uses his peace sign as like a good rule of thumb every time. Okay, so going back to what I was saying, last week I did, or since last week, I was able to figure out the microphone and the charging, so it shouldn't just shut off randomly anymore. I also went ahead and got the papers, the pictures, so that way I don't have to rely on my computer again for the same photos to get all these shots set up here. So let me go ahead and get them set up first, and then I will explain how we're going to get it started. All right. And then we need the number 7. Oh, there's the 9. We will need that one. And the 10. 10 goes right here. 9 will go up here, just off the rail. All right. Oh, what was that ball? That was a 7. That was the 7. And this one I think goes, yep, right here. Okay, here we go. So to start off, the cue ball is going to start in the center of the table, but we are going to move it around for at least 2 of the shots. Let me go ahead. I actually got something else I want to do really fast here. Should just take me a second. Just going to set my phone up on the tripod over here. Make sure the lens is wiped off. There we go. That looks better. Okay. And then I want to go ahead and start recording this live stream. Bam! Oh my goodness, I remembered all the things I wanted to remember before we got started. Okay. Well, autocorrect is wicked tonight. Let's see. 2 tricks for making carom shots 90% of the time by pocket pounders, okay? Okay, time to see more missed shots by Trent. First video in the series where the easy, exactly, where are the easy shots. You sound awfully eager to watch the 4 guy miss, lol. Ron, so do you. All right, you also sound eager to watch me miss. Maybe not this second, but okay. So we're gonna start off. This is gonna be the cut shots of this video, right? Of this series. Part 2, we're gonna do cut shots. Like I said, the first one was like easy and open. Part 2 is gonna be, again, still easy and open, but cut shots more than anything. And part 3 is going to be the long shots. Part 4, I think, is going to be more fun for me. And if you guys do want to see, if you guys do want to see me miss the most, it'll be part 4. Yeah, part 4. That one's going to be like rail shots, but also awkward rail shots. I have it all planned out, and the dots are the exact same as they were last week, and they will all get their own designated ball here soon enough. But yeah, so let's go ahead and explain the cut shots to start with. This 6 ball, I'm going to cut into the corner. Or again, we're going to do the same thing that we did last time. 5 stripes, 5 solids. I'll write them on there, and then I'll set them all up again. 5 stripes and 5 solids of this one exact same shot. And then for the 7 ball, I think we're actually going to bring the cue ball back down to here. I can actually go ahead and grab the cue ball. Yep, we're going to grab the cue ball, bring it back here. We're going to have a backwards cut on this 7 ball. A little bit longer of an angle. As you guys do, if you guys remember from last week, we did have a 2 ball here and a cue ball here. And it was more of like a 80-degree cut, but it was pretty short distance into the side. This one's similar. I'm only honestly kind of expecting it to be a little bit easier. We'll see. Hopefully I don't, I want to know, knock on wood, hopefully I don't tumble on my own words there. But yes, cue ball, 7 ball in here. This 8 ball, we are going to go ahead and put the cue ball right back in the center, and we're going to cut it into either this one or this one. I don't think I have a preference, so I'm going to actually ask you guys when it comes to it, which you guys would prefer me to shoot. I could alternate each time as well, like shoot all the solids into that one and stripes into that one. So I alternate each shot. That could be tricky, but I don't want to get too far away from the real original purpose of this video. And then 9 ball, cue ball is going to be in the same spot. We are going to cut this 9 ball. It's off the rail. Cue ball is right in the dead center again. Cut the 9. When it comes to the 10 ball, we're actually setting up the 10 in the exact same spot as setting up the 9 as the exact same spot as the 9 ball was. Cue ball. Wow, I think I said that wrong again, didn't I? Alternate each shot, that makes sense. Gives me hope, Ron, for my game when better players miss. That's totally fair. I'm the same exact way. So we'll go, once we get to the last shot, this is going to be another one. We are going to be more on the rail for this shot. And again, 10 is off the rail, I think it's a ball and a half. Yep, about a ball and a half away from the rail. We're going to cut it into this corner here. All right, that was a lot of words, a lot of information. Does that make sense? Are we ready to go? Are we ready to get going with this? I'll agree with whatever Amelia says. I like it. Okay. All right. I know there's an 8-second delay, so let me grab some water while you guys respond. But we should be good to go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the alternating balls set up here. Look at that, 2 alternating just like that. That's great. We are gonna go ahead and shoot 5 and 5 first. Not a good idea because I'm old and lonely. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know that one. If that's a word, I haven't heard it before. I'm going to need a definition on onery. All right. Let's see. All right. Ronnie said something again. Ornery. I don't know this word. What? This is a great word. I'm learning something new today, guys. What is this word? I don't even know. Means cranky. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay. I just realized I have to alternate these again. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need another stripe. Need another stripe ball. There we go. Okay. Mischievous. Mischievous. All right. Let's see here. I went ahead. I don't know how well you can see this because I am going to have to lift it all the way up so you guys can see it in the camera. But I did take a picture of this exact view so that way you guys can see the angle that I'm looking at every shot. I want to see, let's see how that looks. That's not that bad. All right. So now you have an idea of what this kind of angle is. I got to drill for you another stream if you really want to miss a lot. Ron, I don't know who would want to miss a lot. I'm excited to try that wagon wheel drill again. Or perhaps just go through one of Dr. Dave's exams as well on a live stream. That would be fun. Good view. Yes. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And then what was I going to say? Oh, Ron, if you want to go ahead and send me that drill or type it in here, I'll look into it. I have a list of live stream ideas that I'm trying to get through before I keep adding like 5 or 10 more. So I will do it. This might be a while because I have other ideas. I'll put it in line. White Wolf, I can do the 8 on the spot with ball on the center of the break box to one side consistently, but the other side is hit and miss. Center of the break box. So the break box would be here, right? The 2 and 1, 2 and 1. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a great drill. Are you hitting it more to the left or the right? I'm curious. Yes. Yep. And either the left or the right corner. Yeah. Thank you for explaining that, just in case I was confuzzled. Left side. So you hit it mainly for the left side. you struggle with the right side. Is that the question I asked? I think so. When it's a lot closer, I think it's easier for me. When it's farther back, it's harder. That's for sure. I don't know if that's the case with you, but if you have the time, maybe you could work your way back in increments and shoot that right side only without alternating, and just get used to hitting the 8 ball in the same exact spot, or the cue ball in the same exact line. The drill: put an object ball at the foot spot. Put the cue ball frozen on a rail in front of a diamond. Hit the object ball in any pocket. Continued and next. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Already getting too distracted here. 6 into the corner. Oh, not the first one. All right. All right, so that's a miss. Put that inside there. That is a miss for the first shot. Oh no. Right side my weak side, left-handed shooter. Oh, that makes sense. I actually think right side would be my, I think left side, I'm trying to think, left side would be my easier. I really don't know. I don't practice it from the break box enough to know which side I'm worse at. Oh, same thing. I almost hit the, I'm undercutting it. I'm hitting the top end of the pocket right here, and it's almost not falling because I'm bobble it just barely. I will run. I will have to read that, write it down. Let's line up our shot. We're not trying to miss early on again. Same thing. Woo! Same exact thing actually as that 6 ball. No bueno. So far we've missed 2 solids already. Already missed 2 solids. We gotta cut it even more. I gotta aim for the right side of the pocket because the middle of the pocket is out of bounds. It's obviously not working for me. There we go. All right, 2 stripes, 0 solids. All right, let's try and make up for these solids here. Not miss any more. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness gracious. I overcut it. It felt like it. I did. Felt weird. I think I even called it before it started, or before it even got there. Try this again here. There we go. Okay, so far stripes is easier on this shot. Let's go ahead and make sure solids are just as easy. Let's stop missing. Stop missing these shots here. There we go. Stripes are easier here because you have multiple reference points for aiming. Ron, I think I remember you saying that. I remember I think you commented that on a post maybe, or you said it in the last week's live stream. I do remember you saying that there's multiple reference points. All right, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. Set this 1 ball on here. Yeah, I said it before. Okay, okay, I'm glad I'm not going crazy. It makes sense, it really does. It really does make sense to me. There we go. We made a solid. All right, now we have the 15. This will be the first half of number 1 here. Go and shoot this 13 ball in here, get the stripe out of the way. Stripes are definitely taking the lead. Uh-oh, get in there. Woo, I'm glad I hit that one soft. Okay. So that definitely gives us some data, some information. So I made all 5 stripes and I missed 3 solids in a row, actually, right? 3 solids in a row. Let me go over here, keep this paper over here. I'm gonna just record the data shot. Number 1, solids. I made 2 so far in stripes. Made all 5 so far. We have 5 more of each before we move on to the backwards cut on the 7 ball. Woo, woo. Just leaving all these on the table because kind of gives you guys a visual, and also any new viewers coming in gives them a visual. Speaking of new viewers, and Ron and Aniwaya, if you guys haven't already, I'd really appreciate you guys leaving a like on this live stream. It really does help out not only me and the channel, but actually push this live stream out so we get more people in the chat. Who doesn't want more people in the chat? More people to talk to. All right. Ron, you said, let's see. Try turning these solids object ball so that the number isn't near your point of aim. It'll just be a touch harder. It's hard to keep your aiming point with no real reference point. Like, left it like, thank you, Ron. You left it right when you joined, didn't you? That's amazing. I really appreciate it, Ron. You know I do. All right, I think I got the 2 without, yes, no reference point near. Now, here. All right, let's make this 2 ball. See the line. Keep the line. And follow the line here. Come on, fall in there. Oh my goodness gracious. Yet another solid that does not want to fall in this pocket. What's nice, even though I'm missing so many of those, I do gotta say, I enjoy how it's staying in the pocket. I don't play a whole lot of 9-ball, and I know that wouldn't be great in 9-ball or 10-ball, but aside from that, it really is nice that I'm like close enough to leave it in the pocket, just barely off here. Just barely off. That's right, let's get this stripe in here. Wow, nothing but net there. Alrighty, 16 balls next. Yeah, I just realized we can pair some of these up with their colors, can't we? There we go. Now we got the 14 and 6, then we'll have the 4 and 12, and then we'll have the 5 and 13 here. It's nice. All right, here we go. Make sure there's no numbers, point of aim here. Bam! Nothing but net again. There we go. I told you, LOL. The problem with leaving it hanging in the pocket is that you're leaving it for your opponent. Yes, but it's not so much the case, Ron, if I play 8-ball. Unless I do it with the 8-ball. I guess I could leave the 8-ball if I get that same shot, right? That would be worst case scenario. But if I actually block the pocket as an accidental defensive move, there we go. Okay, I think we got the hang of the shot now. Gonna knock on wood just to make sure I didn't just jinx myself. I don't know why I would say something like that, especially when it's live on video. It's an 8-ball, it's fine. A 9-ball, it's kill. Yeah, it would definitely be a killer, 100%. Oh, we got the 4 near the aiming. We don't want that. There we go. All right. Visualize the line. There we go. I gotta say, this song and that last one that was on, I swear they come on quite a bit. And, whoops. And I like them. I do. I got a question for you guys. What is the genre of this kind of music? Since I'm blabbering, I got second place in last week's 9-ball tournament. Didn't outshoot anyone. Played safeties a lot. Oh, I couldn't imagine. That's amazing. Second place. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ron's on it. Ron's on fire. All that hard work's paying off, Ron. It is. G-Man, here we go. I always aim rail first inside English. Deadly accurate. 250 is amazing. Nice job, Ron. Very nice. I always aim rail first, inside English, deadly accurate. That makes a ton of sense if the object ball is on the rail. Other than that, I'm not sure where you're coming from, G-Man. I'm not gonna lie. It was he didn't tell you there were only 3. There you go. 3 participants in the tournament. That's funny. Right. G-Man, you go. I just want to make sure we go by Greg, right? I think so. I think I got it right, but let me know. I don't want to mess that one up. All right, here we go. 12 ball. Let's get back into it. Back in the zone. Nothing but net. Bang 'em! Woo, 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 woo. My uncle's in town and he's hanging out with us for the next few days, and yeah, G-Man is correct. Ball needs to be frozen. Yep. Yes, TOI from CJ Wiley. TOI, toy, TOI, TOI. G-Man, I'm lost. Okay, let's try this again here. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. What is it called? Oh my goodness. I'm blanking on TOI. I had it on the tip of my tongue and then I lost it again. Bam! Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. My uncle's in town, and he's hanging out with us, and he said, Shazam. He said, Shazam! Which I haven't heard that phrase in a while. There we go. Just on the right side of the pocket there. All that's going to do is help it go in. All right, we're almost done. This is going to be shot number 10 of both stripes and solids, and we'll move on to a backwards cut on the 7 into that corner. Notice that the solids are sometimes shaky, but your stripes go in nicely. Dr. Dave did a video on hitting the rail first too. Yep, something of impact. I mean, yeah, it works great for me. Yeah, oh yeah, when it comes to rail shots, for sure. For sure. All right, let's get this solid in here now. I thought it was going to hit the corner of that pocket again and start bobbling. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. All right. Ron, ITARABOU. I think acronyms are a bit overused. Is used. Oh, is use. You know, I just realized, I think that's an emoji. ER. Okay, we're pausing real quick. If you look at the live chat box, it says ER use. On my side, it actually comes up with a... Uh-oh, Ron's spamming. Something went wrong with his with his keyboard. No, aim to rail first with inside English pocket 100%. That's fair. If it's frozen, I get it. My keyboard is getting diarrhea. Yeah, Ron, I could have guessed that one. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, it does a lot. Bam! Okay. I'm pretty sure we only missed one solid on that run. Let me go ahead and update the graph over here. So that brings us to 9 total and 10 stripes. So solids are down 1 so far today. Now we got to move on to the 7 ball. All right. I have another picture here I'm going to show you guys. Is this the angle? It's got to be. Maybe this was the angle. No, that's straight on. This isn't straight on. Okay. This has to be the angle. All right. I'm going to show you guys this one as well. This is what we're looking at with the 7 ball. All right. Put that one back over here. Now, again, we need a set of a couple solids and a couple stripes. Stripe, solid, stripe. No. Yeah, solid, stripe, solid, stripe. Solid, stripe. I think we need to use all of these. Pretty sure we counted right last time. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there's 10 right there. All right, this will again be the first half of this shot. Like I said, so far solids are down 1 today of part 2, but overall total, they're actually 1 off. We did miss 3 stripes last stream and 1 solid. Now we have a total of 1 missed solid this stream so far. So that brings it a total of 1 difference after 120 attempts. I've only missed 1 extra stripe than I have solids, which is, hey, that's really good. Hey, I love that. That's kind of what we're looking for. In the grand scheme of, we don't want to see that much of a difference, because that shows I don't have a bias. All right. Oh wait, you guys are saying something. Middle of the pocket on those stripes. Good shooting. Hey, thank you, G-Man. I appreciate it. All right, and Greg, middle of the pocket on those stripes. Oh, from the last one, yes. Yeah, those were a lot. I think you were right. I think I was definitely more shaky and hesitant on the solids. All right, let's start here. 7 ball into the corner, just a backwards cut. Nothing special. Bam! All right, shot 1, success. That'd be a great safety if I knew how to do that on purpose. I don't want to think about too many things though. I just want to think about making the ball right now. Moving on to a stripe. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go now. All right. Well, at least someone isn't here to watch you miss. Hey, thank you, Ron. Yeah, that's right. Greg, I got at least 2 people who want to see me miss more than I make. And I can tell you right now, I'm with you, Greg. I do not want to miss at all. It'd be awesome if I can get through all 400 attempts with, 10 misses. Okay, here we go. Same thing, solid in the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I felt it. I felt it. I did. I mean, G-Man, not me. Yes. Yes. All right, here we go. We already missed one solid. That brings us to a tie, right? Brings us to a tie and misses. There we go. I hit that one a lot harder. A little bit more confidence in that one. I think that's actually going to help out those cuts. I'll make it all the way to the edge of the pocket there. All right, let's get this solid ball. It's one ball in here. Can one of you guys do some research for me? My favorite part about a set of, an 8-ball set of balls is the fact that each one is colored and they coordinate with each other. 8 is obviously the black one. Cue ball is always obviously the white one. Excuse me. But the 1 is a yellow solid. Plus 8 brings you to the 9-ball, which is the yellow stripe. 2 is blue solid, and then plus 8 is 10, which is a blue stripe. I love that. I absolutely love how the colors coordinate. So, are you shooting for position 2? I am not. I'm just worried, or I just want to see if I have a preference on solids or stripes when it comes to shooting and making multiple balls. But I want to know, when did they come out with the colors? Who came up with that idea, and when was it? Was that, 50 years ago? Was that 90 years ago? Was that in the last 30 years? I have no idea. Bam! There we go. That was a good save. Well, almost a good save. All right. Here we go. We're doing good on this attempt. But that 8-ball is going to be our hardest one. But we're sticking with this layup first and foremost. There we go. All right. Gonna go ahead and set up. I got 3 more total shots. We'll write down the scores and we'll do it 10 more times. And then we'll keep moving on, trucking along. There we go. I think I do have a better system. I think we're going a little bit quicker. What do you guys think? You guys think we're going a little bit quicker this time? That's the hope. Let's see here. I hate those new colors, so I'm not looking it up. Sorry. You mean like the new and improved, the ones that they use in the tournaments nowadays? Or do you mean before the standardized general colors were put on? What was it like before? If they were different, I have no idea. All right, here we go. Ooh, I just had an idea. What if next stream I give you guys a little history lesson? That might be fun. A little history lesson while I warm up. And I just keep pulling out fun facts about pool. All right, a bit quicker. Yes, too quick is not good though. It means you're not aiming and focusing. Yes, correct, Ron. I do feel better about the score system, the way we have the balls positioned and in line, as well as the pictures that help me and you guys see what I'm looking at. Those are all new things we did not have last time. Bam! Okay. I think I only missed one ball. One solid. Let me go ahead and write that down over here. Shot 2 solids. And we made 4. And then stripes, we made all 5. And now that does bring us to a total tie after 125 shots. 130? I think it's 130 shots. Yeah. It's a tie. My misses with solids and stripes are a tie, which is crazy. Honestly, I was not expecting that. Okay, depends on the history. I guess that's fair. Aniwaya, I was gonna buy one of those new color sets just to mess with the players older than me that I play with. Also thought about the English 8-ball sets with the red and yellow. Oh, I've seen those. I don't mind those either. I'd love to play Ultimate Pool with those, for sure. G-Man, as soon as they went to a pink 4, why? That was twist. I agree. I'm right there with you. It's too confusing. There's also a purple, wasn't it a purple 5? Maybe it was just the pink. I'm trying to remember. Pink 4 you said. Isn't there another purple? Maybe I'm wrong, but I do remember seeing a professional shoot the wrong, you shot the right color, but it was the wrong numbered ball, and he had a brain fart and he lost. I think that was like even ball in hand and then the guy won. I'm not even joking. He hadn't been up to the table for a while. He was just trying to win and he wasn't even thinking about the ball. Okay, Ron, I'm not playing with you then. Strangely, the red yellow sets don't bother me. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the red and yellow sets would bother me much. I haven't played with them though. I do like the idea that it does take the pressure off of the colors and the numbers. It's just playing out a red ball or a yellow ball. There's nothing. I do like that fact that it's very simple in that sense. Okay, let's go ahead and get these set up again here. We're gonna try and get the colors to match. I say match, but correlate, right? All right, so we have orange, blue, or orange, purple, green, brown, burgundy, and then we have a random miscellaneous 1 and 11. All right. There's some sets where all the balls are pastels. I can't watch that. I don't know which ball is which. It was done for television camera purposes. Yes, Aniwaya, you're correct. I did also see those pastel colored ones. Ron, I like the balls, but it's not like I prefer one over the other. I think the colors are nice, but if I was playing you and you said absolutely not, I wouldn't care. We'll just play with your set. Aniwaya, if we were to play each other, or if we were like in a doubles and we're gonna go hustle some people, then we could, that's kind of how we would trip them up, is bringing those pastels, right? G-Man, I own a set and they were great. Make sure you're 2 out of 4. I own a set and they were great. Make sure you're 2 out of 4. All right, I saw a strange video with all white balls who don't remember which country it was from. That would be interesting. That would be super interesting. Huh. Oh. I would cost you money, Trent. Yeah. Well, I guess, if we played Ron, we would lose no matter what color the balls are. I grew up with a 4 ball is purple. Don't mess with me, damn it. Ron, I don't even think we'd be able to mess with you that much. If you just got like what, 4th place 2 weeks ago and 2nd place last week in your 9-ball tournament. All right, here we go. 5 in the corner. Let's keep it going. There we go. Oh, there's that safety. There's that perfect safety. Let me go ahead and, in case we have any new viewers, let me show you what the shot I'm looking at is. You know what? I wonder if I should figure out a way to put this on the screen permanently. Maybe in this corner up here on the live stream. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh my goodness gracious. I'm on the wrong view. There we go. It took me forever, but now you guys can see a little bit better. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Anyway, pink and purple ate just a shade of red, so quit whining, Ron. Your stroke is really smooth and pretty tonight, Trent. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, thank you. Are not 8. Okay, pink and purple are just a shade of red. I guess that's one way to look at it. I guess that is one way to look at it. Okay, sorry about the full screen. I can't believe I forgot about it. I almost remembered everything I wanted to do before we got started with this. All right, let's go ahead and line this up. 13 into the corner. Just a simple backwards cut. Oh, missed it. Missed it. So that's one stripe. I got the safety though, didn't I? Not really going for it, but it's really cool to look at still. All right, I'm old enough to have earned my whining. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm 58. Oh, there's a 63. You know what? I think to earn your whining, I think 60 is that age, Ron. I gotta agree. I think once you turn 60, you're allowed to whine. That's hilarious. You know, I'm not going to, but I could very well make you guys whine a little bit more, perhaps. I don't even know if you guys even remember my my age. You guys might actually remember my age. I know I've shared it before, but I don't want to make you guys leave. All right, G-Man, layer a nice two-way there, Trent. Layer down. This is a chat room or a retirement home. Mentally wise, I'm 15 on a good day. Laid down. Laid a nice two-way there, Trent. Laid down a nice. There we go. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Mentally, I'm 15 on a good day. That's good. All right, here we go. 12 into the corner. There we go. Bring a solid back up in here. All right. Backwards cut. Here we go. 6 into the corner. Oh, hold on. Let's do our routine. Line up the shot. See the angle. And follow the line. Woo! I put some right spin on that one. I pulled it a little bit. I definitely pulled it, but it went in that pocket nicely. Probably not a word to just leave out there alone. You know what, Ron? You got me thinking maybe you're also 15 mentally. I'm just kidding. That's what makes life fun, the English language. It's weird. It's unpredictable. I don't know if I've shared this with you guys either yet. I actually work at a high school, so I'm around a lot of 14 to 18-year-olds all the time. Well, right now it's summertime, but all the time I'm around that age group, and I hear all kinds of things you can imagine. Another year, and I'd say I've almost heard everything. Let's see here. 7 into the corner. Bam! This is proving to be a better shot for me than that cut with a lot of room between the ball and the corner that we just did earlier to start off the stream. All right, 3 more, and we'll move on to an even harder shot on the 8 ball. There we go. All right, I would say my word correct. Damn, correction. I would say 12 or 13. Hi, Mike. Hey, there's Mike. There's the wave. 6-7, Trent. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I see that all the time. I see it. I hear it. I feel like I can feel it. You know, I get my 6th sense turns on when someone in the next like nearby room says it. I can just feel it in my bones. There we go. There we go. One more, guys. One more, and we can move on to the 8-ball. I'm excited for this 8-ball. I really am. I haven't practiced that shot in a while, so I'm excited to see what I can do here. All right, 11 ball in the corner. Final shot. Bam! Okay, that run, I think I only missed 1 ball, which was a stripe. So that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we made all 5 solids. So we are now dead even. Dead even after 100, what's the math? 140 shots. We've missed, what, 4 stripes and 4 solids? Oh my goodness. All right, Trent, do you have a Fargo? I do not. Mike. There goes your number 1 run. Okay, Trent, do I have a Fargo? G-Man, I do, but it's not accurate because there's not enough games in there. But I do know the conversion from my current like CSR rating, which is just another rating out there, into a Fargo. So right now it's like 1660. It's gone down quite a bit in the last year. Plus or minus 1200. 1460. Gosh, that's not good either. I don't like 1460. I feel like I'm a 500 player. I was like a 510, 515 player for a little bit. But last year I just tanked. I tanked. All right, damn this keyboard, gotta restart YouTube. All right, I feel like number 2 a lot though. Oh, anyway, I skipped right over yours. My 16-year-old granddaughter says this stuff regularly. Yeah, that's a common one for sure. I never heard of CSR in this area. It might not be in your area. I actually don't have I have 1 league that's Fargo, 1 night that's a Fargo league, I think, in my area. I looked at the rating conversions. There are way too many systems. Yes, there are, Ron. There definitely are. I don't have a Fargo. I just play to win. Hey, I like it, G-Man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with just trying to win. Okay, let's see here. We are moving on to the 8-ball. And let me make sure I got everything set up here. We're good. 8-ball, which means the cue ball goes back to the center of the table, making our way making our way down. That's what it is. Making our way downtown, walking fast. All right, here we go. Get all of these balls set up. Aniwaya, I think you did say to alternate. Do you still prefer that? I know I don't, because that just makes it harder. But ain't nothing wrong with that. You won't find me complaining. All right, here we go. Oh, we can go ahead and get rid of the one of these loose balls, right? Let's go ahead and get rid of a stripe. And let's make sure they're actually all next to each other here. Make them look nice and pretty there. All right, so with the 8-ball shots, we are gonna do a tough cut either into each corner. I think Aniwaya would rather me do both corners. Your stream, do what you think is right. Well, you guys are part of the stream. You guys are the stream. All right, this is what we are looking at. All right, it's just a straight shot in this 8-ball, but I'm actually cutting it into both. I think I should just alternate them. You said it earlier. I think I should. That's kind of what's in my head right now. I do see 7 people are here in the live. If you guys want to talk, there is a chat. It does show up on stream. I would love to hang out and talk to you guys, meet you guys. Let's see. Anyway, you said, oh, Ron, 444, but that's only 27 games. Yeah, Ron, that's kind of where mine is. It's around that 20 to 25 game mark. But it says 496, and since then I know I've dropped. Anyway, they use APA skill level and Fargo in my area. It locks a lot of us out of the tournaments. Yeah, that stinks. That really does stink. We also have APA SLs here, or skill levels here. And then the other portion, instead of Fargo, it's CSR. All right, what are you shooting with, Trent? Q model. This is a Lucasi custom Q. It's an LZC 21. And I got a Raven carbon fiber shaft with a, I think this has just a soft tip. I don't even think I've changed this yet. Just gotten used to it. It's super nice. Raven Qs. I do have a link below. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that is huge. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Trying to start a trend here. Hey, I love that. The Raven Qs, I do have a discount code with them, actually. It's an affiliate link. So if you guys need anything, go to use my link below or use my discount code another day. And I also get a portion of your order. Like, I don't get your money. Raven sends me their money. And you guys get a 10% off discount as well on your entire order. It's super dope. It really is. Again, thank you so much, Ron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay, Aniwaya, do the first set in the left corner and second set in the right corner. Okay, I like it. I like it. Hey, you are in the left corner and then the right corner. I like it. So we are going to start off with this 8-ball. Shooting into this corner here. Let's get our line. Make sure we have our angle. We're going to do a little bit of top spin, perhaps. Bam! Sunk it! Shazam! As my uncle would say. Shazam! Oh, we don't want to start off. Oh, I got this whole thing mixed around, don't I? That was a solid. I need a stripe. So what if I do... What if I just take away from the back end? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4... I still need a stripe. I'm down a stripe, aren't I? Oh my goodness gracious. I need a stripe. I need a stripe. Where are we at? There it is. We're going to pull out this 11, aren't we? Oh, and I lost this one, didn't I? Let's do that. How does that look? Okay, we got there. We got there. Okay, again, Ron, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Well, you are my entertainment tonight. I even have popcorn. There we go. I love popcorn. That's awesome. Way to stay down on that shot. Hey, thank you, Ron. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's go and shoot this strike ball into the same corner. It's going to be the first set into the left side, second set into the right side. Bam! Sunk it. Another one. All right. We're 2 for 2, one of each. All right, let's see here. We're doing good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get this solid. Let's get this solid 5-ball to the same corner, exact same way. Wow, we aren't even getting close to the rails, are we? Woo! Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Love to see it. I love that you have popcorn, Ron. That is awesome. That really is awesome. All right, here we go. Got a stripe. Make it in the same corner here. See your angle. Gonna do medium speed, half stroke. Sunk it! Oh my goodness, we need to get like an audio sound for when it's nothing but net. We are killing these shots here. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going. Let's shoot this 1 ball in. Uh-oh. Woo! 989, there we go. Thank you so much, Greg. Riding Ron's wave. There we go. Oh, thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness. So, to give you guys some insight, the money I get from these streams and from YouTube and like all my YouTube videos as well, I'm actually putting aside, I'm keeping a tracker on like a Google Doc is what I use. and I'm making sure that that money's going back into the channel and I'm reusing it. So one of the things I was able to use with YouTube money is these like black backdrops back here. Another thing was I was able to get a light, which is nice. This iPhone, this camera that you guys are looking at, I was able to use with YouTube money or get with YouTube money as well. I'm not trying to like buy the most expensive gear because I'm not quite there yet. Still trying to like work my way up. The next thing I want to get though is what's called, it's a web camera, but I have an extra tripod. Once I get that web camera, I'll actually be able to have 2 different videos happening at the same time. So you guys will see this view, and then up here in this corner for a future live stream, I'll have that webcam hooked up, and it's going to be a side angle that's more level with the table, and hopefully I'll actually be able to talk to that one versus lifting my head up each time I talk to you guys. So that's going to be the next purchase. I want to say it's going to be about $100. I got to do some more research. I've done some research and I got some put aside for it. It is another bigger purchase, but I think that's going to really level up these streams when it comes to future videos. So I kind of want to get that one first and then do all like the small stuff later on, if that makes sense. Okay, way to go, G-Man. I'm a trendsetter. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, multiple angles are good. Love it. Are you using OBS for streaming? I am, Aniwaya. I am using OBS. Trent, are you using your phone here? So I have 2 phones. I bought this phone that you guys are watching on, and it took a while for me to hook it up, and I had to buy a subscription for the camera, blah, 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 blah. But I actually bought this camera. I drove about an hour and a half down south towards Denver, and I got an iPhone 13, I think, for like $100, and it's really good. It's like iPhone cameras, even old ones, are a lot better quality for colors, and I love the colors. You guys see I wear red. I have red hair. This is a bright blue table with dark wood. Pool is all about colors, so I wanted to make sure I had the best color quality I could get, and webcams just aren't quite there yet compared to iPhones. So I bought this one that was super cheap. So that way it comes up with like the cleanest view. You guys probably don't see this view very often unless it's a real camera where it's only video and picture, not like a webcam or something, but a real camera. But those are like $500 for a cheap good one. It's insane. Wide angle of depth of field. Yes. Yes, this is actually not the wide angle. This actually is the standard, but I could go to 0.5. You guys want to see what this room looks like on 0.5? Let me show you guys real quick. We're having fun here. This is this is what it looks like. Oh, that's amazing. I'm watching on an iPhone 13 Pro Max. The cameras are awesome for picture quality. Yes, exactly. So this is an ultra wide 0.5 camera that the iPhone has. You don't see this with a whole lot of cameras either, for me to just switch it really quick. Yeah, a bit too far away, 100%. It also lessens the quality in order to fit everything in it. So if I don't lessen the quality, I get the best quality I could get on a really good camera itself. I don't use this phone for anything but live streaming and videos. I honestly just leave it up. You leave it up there all the time. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. I took a little bit of a break, but I got excited. Thank you, Ron and G-Man, again for those donations. Those really do mean a lot, and I can't wait to put those back into getting a new camera angle to have 2 at once. All right, shoot this floor ball into the corner. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh! If I make that 4, I shouldn't scratch. So as soon as I saw the scratch, I knew I was going to miss it. All right, we missed the solid. That puts Stripes in the lead by 1. There we go. Quality over quantity, 100%, Ron. I'm right there with you. All right, here we go. There we go. Something else that I haven't said yet, you guys, I wanted to tell you guys earlier. I have a tournament this Saturday, and my uncle's actually going to be able to join us. Lost your rhythm there. Yeah, I think so. But I have a tournament, a local tournament here this Saturday, and I want to ask and see if I can live stream it. I've never done something like that. I wouldn't be able to hang out and talk with you guys as much. But I play so much with a microphone already that that wouldn't affect anything, and you guys could still hear me pretty clearly. Still debating it. We'll see. That was a soft one. I don't even think I did my warm-up, my practice strokes on that one. All right. Ascar makes great cameras for streaming, but they are really expensive, and the module to control them is $250. The control model is the cheapest part of the system. Yes, yes, and I can't do that yet. Once we get some real YouTube money coming in, one day I would love to get a real camera that just looks really, really nice. Bam! All right, good luck, Trent. Live stream would be fun to watch. I think so too. I think it would just, just to have it on there, even if you guys aren't able to watch the whole thing, because it would be pretty long, and I have to split it up into different chats, right? Or not chats, different streams for different matches. But it could be fun. I don't know. Live streaming your tournament would be cool. Trying to chat with us while doing it would not be. Yeah, exactly, Ron. Exactly. Oh, we are overflowing this pocket, aren't we? Let's put it in the back there. All right. Let's get the line. Let's get the angle. And let's make this 7-ball. Bam! Booyah! Okay, these pockets were not filling up earlier. I don't know why they are now. All right, so let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, we're on the right track. We have one more here. I thought I shot too many times. Good luck with the tournament. Have fun is the most important thing in my book. Anyway, you're always preaching it. You're always preaching to have fun, and you're right. You're absolutely right. Woo! Okay. Okay. So, I don't think I made every single one of those. Right? Did I miss a solid? I think I did. Oh wait, this is 10. Oh my goodness. What are we doing here? I did my math wrong. And the one that I missed was in the corner pocket. Okay, so we're gonna scratch those. Well, I guess we don't really need to scratch them because we still alternated. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We made how many solids here? We missed the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 out of 6 solids. I'm going to write it down on my cheat sheet over here. Shot number 3, solids. Whoop, whoop. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we missed 1. And then stripes. We also made 5. Okay, so now for this one, we are going to shoot into the alternating pocket. For those who are new here, we are trying to have some fun, but also decide or figure out if my subconscious has a bias towards solids or stripes. If you guys have been here for more than a couple minutes, you guys are enjoying the flow and the vibe, please make sure to drop a comment in the chat. I love hanging out and meeting you guys. If you don't want to do that, I understand. If you guys could leave a like on the live stream, it doesn't help just me, but it does help this live stream get out to more people who might be interested, just like you guys. Okay, so we are going to shoot into this corner pocket now. We have to make sure we shoot less solids this time. So how does this look? 1, 2, 3, 4 solids. 1, 2, 3, 4, And we'll do 5 stripe. Actually, I should probably do it this way, huh? Start with stripes. That way we can alternate each time again. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. And just for my own sake, let's swap that one ball out with the orange. And where's the purple? I guess I can't swap one of those out. That's okay. We'll stick with this, guys. We'll stick with this. Again, cue ball is going on the center. And just like Aniwaya asked, we'll go ahead and shoot into the opposite corner here. Okay, let's see here. Don't try to do the math, Trent. That's G-Man's job, if I remember correctly. Mike, that tournament starts Friday, and a lot of them arrived at Italy yesterday. Oh, wait, I missed some. Do you get those pesky burn marks on your cloth, Trent? I do. I have one that just started showing up recently. It's actually this direction here, which came from the last live stream. When it comes to breaking, though, I do have a piece of cloth. You can actually go to your nearby, like, billiard store. They probably have it for free, if not less than $1. It's just scrap cloth. You put it on the table when you break, because that's where all the burn marks really start to show up very, very fast. So you put that piece of cloth there. Yes, it does add a little bit of a lip, about 1 millimeter or 2 above the cloth between the cue ball and the original tablecloth, but it does help a ton getting rid and just completely wiping out those burn marks. Okay, I was watching some women's matches. Centeno won the 8-ball event, and she traveled to Italy, I think, next. Oh, that's awesome. Chatting while you're doing the drill is actually good training for you. It makes you have to keep getting your focus break back each time. Yes, Ron, there's a good way to look at it. What I also like to think of is I know I have people watching me. It's not going to be the same as if they're in person, but it's a lot better than if no one's watching me. So if I am in a tournament and I have a tough shot to make, I'm going to be a lot more calm and chill and focused because I'm used to you guys watching me so much, right? All right. Don't try to do the math. Yes, G-Man, love that. If you can, I do percentages. Love that. What percentage of shots are we at now, G-Man? If you remember, we've done, let's see, 7.5 shots each with 10. We're at like 150, I think. Okay, that tournament starts Friday, and a lot of them arrived to Italy yesterday. I followed quite a few of them and saw updates on social media. That's awesome. Okay, Kawahara was the tie, 5th place. She did good. Sio was playing good. I wish I could watch these guys. Sio and Savannah teamed up for the doubles competition. Centeno and Amit are a team as well. That's great. Okay, cool. Mike said, G-Man, my CPBA tournament blue cloth is full of them crazy amounts. Yeah. Yes, we are your crowd and we are judging. I missed that day of school, G-Man. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, let's get back to it. We are shooting this stripe into this corner pocket here. We are going to alternate here the rest of the lineup. Balls 9 and 10 are going to be the next shots. All right, let's go ahead and shoot this 15 in. Shooting to the right side. Aniwaya, we might be able to find out my weakness, or if I even have one when it comes to this shot. Oh, okay. We missed the stripe. We have missed the stripe. We're going to put all the misses into this pocket here. Hopefully that's the only one. Missed the stripe. All right, let's go ahead and line up this 8-ball. Again, we are putting topspin on the cue ball to avoid the scratch. Same thing, huh? Same exact spot down here on the bottom rail. All right, that means I need to cut it even more. Can't be doing that. Here we go. All right. When you recover your table, try some mono. Oh, 100%. I have to, right? Have to. I'm leaning to that 860 for sure. Yeah, I definitely want to. Just because it's what they use in tournaments. I also want a 9-foot table with 4-inch pockets. I really do. There we go. Booyah! Shazam! Oh, wrong side. 5 ball. There we go. All right. Yeah, I would love to play on a tournament table at home. I would absolutely love it. Booyah! Cha-ching! Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, let's go and get this stripe back in that bottom corner. Keep it going here. What are you guys saying? It's not the ball color on this drill, Trent. Yeah. Looks like you have space for a 9. I actually don't. I really don't. I could do an 8. If I did a 9, I'd be running into the walls on the sides here, on the long rails. I do going back and forth here, north and south. I do, but not east and west. Oh, man. Woo. Okay, another miss. That tacks on another miss for the stripes there. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna need some water here in just a second. Almost done, and we'll move on. Be able to move on to the 9 ball after this. Should be another fun one. All right, just gotta cut the 7. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Is that a 7-foot table? Damn, I really can't tell sizes. Your table's an 8, so you have a weak side too. Yeah, yeah. So I definitely do anyway, right? Ron and G-Man, this is a 7-foot table. It's not a bar box. They are different, but it is a 7-foot table. Beautiful cloth. It's one that my dad got just over 10 years ago, probably 2026. Actually, probably got this 13, 14 years ago. First table I ever played on, different cloth. But this is the table that really fits in our last house, and the only table that could fit in our last house. But we since moved, had this transported, and my dad made sure that the basement would have a big enough room, which is what you guys see here, for the same exact table. When I move out, my wife and I, we both have an agreement that we will also make sure we have a big enough room. If we can't do a 9, we will definitely be able to do an 8. That is a must on my list. She has a couple of musts on her list. But I am excited for when that day comes. Booyah! All right, doing good. Bringing out the solids now. We've, looks like we've missed 2 solids and a stripe so far. Make this 6, make the 12, and then we'll be able to move on to the next shot. Booyah! Nothing but net. Nothing but net. Love to see it. All right, we got one more. One more here. You guys, what are you guys saying? Let's see here. CPBA was uploading something new on their Facebook page. I didn't see it yet. Maybe it neon colors. Oh my goodness. It's awfully wide for a 7-footer. Then again, what do I know? A 7, no wonder you're potting all your shots. Yes, G-Man, exactly. That was cold. Check into the racing tables. Similar to a Diamond Play Wise, but cheaper price. Oh, I didn't know they were cheaper. I do know Racing, they are very, very popular. I think they're actually taking tournaments by storm. And that might be why, is because they're cheaper. Kelly Fisher have her own brand quick fire table. Oh, I didn't know that, Mike. What? I had no idea. I haven't looked into those yet. All right, let's make this one and get moving on with the next drill here. Next shot. Oh, just short. Ah. You guys can see now why I want an 8 and a 9-footer. So that way when I do play on a 7-foot, that's not even gonna be close. Not even gonna be close. All right, we missed another stripe. Let's go ahead and get all these out here. Oh my goodness. We have a weak side, weaker than I thought. We missed 3 stripes and a solid on that run. So, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, misdid my calculations on that last one. So we made 9 solids. 9 solids and stripes. We only made 7 stripes. Woo! All right. Does that change things? All right, let me get some water here. Our next shot will be cue ball, center of the table, 9 ball into the corner. 9 ball is about a full ball off the rail, as you guys can see. Cue is in the center. Yes, Ron, I agree. I'm right there with you. It is not easy to bank on a diamond. I don't even bobble when it comes to diamonds. More often than not, I really don't. The pockets on the Rassens lay flat, like the Brunswicks used in the recent UPL tournament. Doesn't interfere with rail shots over the pockets as much. Okay. They lay flat. Versus curved? Is that what we're talking about? You can get them used with great prices and 8-foot home tables. Check with local market. A lot of people, yes. I've seen so many of them that are like a couple $100s. Some people give it actually to you away for free. They're not in good condition, but they'll give them to you for free if you can move it out. I know a couple people that could very well help me with that at a little bit of a discount, not a whole lot, but still something. Get new felt while they have to disassemble it already, so I don't have to pay for like the felt as if it was set up completely, because I have to tear it down already. So yes, you're exactly right. The hardest part with new tables though is finding a good one and making sure it actually fits in the space you want it to fit in. Actually, I looked it up. It called Quick O with a K. I see why. Yeah, that makes sense because of her name. That makes sense, Kelly. All right, you could do a trade-in with your current table. Ron, this one is my dad's table. Even though I play on it more, it is his. This is his baby. He probably will never get rid of this table. If anything, he'll just have it refurbished, right? And let's see here. The top rail is level all the way around without a drop off. Arrives from the pocket inserts. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Okay, make sure slate, of course, yep. Research brands. Mine is Golden West. That's what this one is. G-Man, we have the same table. Same brand. Golden West. Billiards. Manufacturing. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the next one. Had a little bit of a break there. We are going to do solid, or stripe, solid, stripe, solid, stripe, solid, stripe, and solid. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Need a couple more here. All right, how does this look? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay, I think we are ready to go with this 9 ball in the corner. Again, is a full ball's width away from this rail. Let me show you guys again. Precisely a ball width away. Cue ball is dead center of the table, and this is the angle we are looking at. Let me go ahead and show you that. There we go. That is what we are looking at. It's kind of hard for me to show you guys, isn't it? You guys are really high up there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, Ron, I forgot to mention that for sure. Yeah, definitely. Great, Trent. I'm partial to Brunswick and Olhausen. That makes sense. I love a good Brunswick table, but I'm probably not for the same reasons. I used to bowl for 6 or 7 years straight growing up. We're actually in the middle of me getting super into pool, and I loved Brunswick because of the bowling brand. I really did. I actually didn't know they made pool tables until after I found out that they made bowling balls and bowling accessories. I like Olhausen. I don't currently have a table due to space limitations. That makes sense anyway. Sorry to say, I'm not totally invested in the striped solids thing. It's pretty apparent that you don't have a bias on either of them. Hey, Ron, I appreciate that. I need that info. I do. I completely get it. Maybe I'll just do the other two another time and not on live. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Here we go. So we're going to mark this. This one, I'm going to not go ahead and knock on wood, but this one really should not be a difficult shot. I should be able to just run right through these. No issues at all. All right, let's see. Might as well finish though. Exactly. Even if I don't do it on stream, I can still finish over the on the phone. I wish I would have went Brunswick Olhausen. I've never shot on, but good quality. It's fair. Once I redo a back room, I will be able to fit a 7-footer. There we go, Aniwaya. There we go. Hey, fingers crossed you guys can redo that real soon. All right, here we go. Bam! All right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. There we go. All right, while we have 6 people in here right now, let me go ahead and ask you guys a question based off of what Ron just said. As of right now, we're over 150 shots in, I believe. And the difference is only like 2 or 3 stripes. I think that's the whole, I think it's actually 2 stripes we've missed more than solids. So with that being said, for next week's live stream, would you guys prefer me to go on to another one of my ideas? Not an issue for me, not at all. I'll still run this drill, like run this myself. I do still plan on making it a video, but I don't have to make you guys sit through it every time. So I want to see what you guys have, what you guys think. I want you guys to leave your opinions in the chat. I trust you guys. You guys are my fans, my diehards. Been here for a while, just like Ron. All right, let's make this 2-ball here while you guys respond. There we go. Ron, you did say, right, well, let me see here. Our APA League shoots 8-ball on Olhausen 8-footers. I like them a lot. That's nice. That's great. New Olhausen table. Nice. I like the diamond on top around the table, then the dot. That's fair. I like diamonds better than dots as well. Wow, Aniwaya is cold too. I'm the nice guy in the room, apparently. All right, let's see here. I did tell you in the beginning that 400 was too much. You did. I honestly, it was 500. So just to make it a nice number, it was 500. I didn't realize how long it would take me to shoot 400 different shots. Let's see here. Well, here's the thing. Billiard halls are going 7-footers for tournaments, play APA, etc. So they're selling off their 9-footers and replacing with 7. That makes sense. All right, Ron, I vote you do the drill offline and just give us the results. I like that. I like that. Diamonds up here in Minnesota. Not a whole lot of diamonds here. We do have some. We definitely have some diamonds here. But we have a lot more valleys than diamonds. A lot more valleys than diamonds. But we still have probably 10 or 15 diamonds in the area. All right. What's also nice about this little challenge is, yes, I'm practicing a lot of common shots here, but it's making me more confident in either suit as well as confident in each shot because I'm shooting each one 20 times. Ball in there. Oh, that was not the ball to miss that shot, right? Not an 8-ball of all balls. Do not want to miss an 8-ball. All right, that's a solid. That is one solid that we've missed so far. You guys are saying something. Let's see. 100 is a nice number too, you know. I play 8-ball on 8-foot Olhausen and 9-ball on 9-foot diamonds. I really don't like the diamonds. Yeah, diamonds are tough, no matter the size for me. Goodbye, Greg. Thank you so much for hanging out. And thank you so much for your donation. I really, really, really appreciate it. I don't know a better way to express that other than to just keep repeating myself. But you have a great rest of your night, and hopefully everything goes well tomorrow at the appointment. All right, anyway, I got cortisone shots in both shoulders, and one knee, so I have nothing but time for a few more days until I can play again. So offline or online is fine for me. Hey, that makes sense. That makes sense anyway. Yikes, that sounds tough, but that makes sense. Like you said, you have a whole lot of time just trying to fill your days. I get it. I do. Alrighty. Almost there. Almost there. Can I get a time check? How long have we been live? Can somebody let me know? I'm curious. Oh, I don't know if I lined that one up properly, but I still made it out of instinct, I guess you could say. All right. Later, G-Man, I found out my teammates I play in the city with, they make city, yeah. Making a switch to Tap League. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll see you later, G-Man. Thank you for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. It's always great talking to you. All right, let's go and make this 14 here. There we go. All right, one more for this set. Whoop. And we'll reset. Oh, wrong one. Reset, and then that 10 ball will be our last one. We're almost there. After we got 16 shots, nope, 26 shots left actually, total. There we go. All right, 25 shots left total. I did my math wrong again. I got 10 shots, 30 total. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, a little over an hour and a half. Okay, that's fair. That's not too bad. 101 minutes, perfect. I practiced 3 hours today, and I'll probably do the same tomorrow. Then my shoulder falls off. I assume you meant shoulder there. 3 hours is amazing. Gosh, I can't wait to do that. I really can't. Okay, how many do we miss there? We put the misses in here. We missed one solid. One solid. It just happened to be the 8 ball. We're going to write that down on my data sheet here. Number 4. And solids, we made 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5. And stripes, so far, we've made all 5. This is definitely an easier shot. That 10 ball, again, also shouldn't be too difficult, but we are playing over the rail, and we haven't had to do that since the backwards cut on the 7. All right, so we are starting with a stripe or a solid, so we need to go ahead and do a stripe next. Stripe, solid, stripe, solid, stripe, solid, stripe, solid, stripe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're set. We are set. Here we go. I used to play 4 to 6 hours without a problem. It was a very long time ago. Sigh. I feel you, Ron. I still, honestly, I can't even get myself to play 4 to 6 hours uninterrupted by myself with practice. I really can't. It's 2 hours is usually my limit. Before, like, I used to just start getting out of, like, my mindset starts to kind of get drifting off and going away. On live, though, it's a lot easier to stay focused in the sense of staying in the pool mindset. All right, let's see here. 5 ball into the corner. Okay. 12 ball into the corner. You know, I wonder, I don't think you guys would have the time, and I honestly don't know if I do either right now, to even want to. But I wonder if I could go do like a 6-hour live stream straight, just playing pool the whole time. Hanging out with you guys, 6 hours playing pool. That'd be like a special occasion for sure. Okay, let's go make this 12 ball. Now that we got this whole charging issue figured out, I could do a lot longer live streams. I very well could. Okay. My typical practice is 2 hours of drills, a break to rehydrate, and the 2 hours of playing against opponents. If I feel really good, I will play a game or two of snooker on the big boy table. Yeah, I see why you need those cortisone shots anyway. I really want to play against you one day. That's amazing anyway. That is amazing. 2 hours of drills, 2 hours of playing against opponents. The shots are due to injuries from my time in the military. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that anyway. It's gotta be hard. It really does. It really does. All right, here we go. All right. We are gonna go ahead and just bust these out real quick. I will come back and read you guys' chat. I do want to go ahead and move on to the next one already. Let me go ahead and bust these out real quick here. Oh, off the dot. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what that's a sign of? And you stand back up. Look at my shot again. There we go. I'm glad we stood back up and did that. All right, here we go. Just gonna lock in, focus on getting, focus on getting these last 5 done, and we'll be able to move on to number 10. And then we will do a results. We'll look into the results as soon as I'm done. We got 24 more shots left for the night. There's that 8 ball. There we go. Alrighty. I'm almost done. I will come back to the chat as soon as I'm done, guys. Oh man, I'm rushing myself. My goodness. I only realize that whenever I miss. I only realize after it's too late. All right, 2 more shots. We've missed 1 stripe on this attempt or on this set. There it is. All right, 1 more. Make sure we take our time. Make sure we don't rush ourselves again. There it is. Bam. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going on here. My new goal is to play against Trent one day. Love it. Ron, we will. We will have to. We will definitely have to. Mike, Venom Trick Shots did it 24 hours. What? That's insane. Like a gamer who does 24 hours gaming sometimes. I've seen that, Mike. I haven't done 24 hours of gaming. When I was young, though, I was able to pull off like 12 or 16 for sure. I can't believe Venom Trick Shots did 20. How did I not know about that? 24 hours straight. I'm waiting on my Mayuchi to come back from being repaired before I get serious again. Hey, love that, Nuea. But like you said, that gives you time to kind of get back into it. Might be just me, but sometimes your stroke seems to accelerate in the middle and it looks wonky. Wonky. We'll have to keep that in mind for sure. Thank you, Ron. Thank goodness Mayuchi has a lifetime warranty, otherwise it would be an expensive fix. They are changing my shaft to Keelwood for free due to the age of the cube. That's amazing. Like you said, Mike, that's a nice upgrade. That is a great upgrade. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we are now moving on. Oh wait, let me go ahead and update the tracker. Let's see how many balls we missed. Just a stripe. Love it. We missed a solid here earlier. We made all 5 solids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stripes we made 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to move on to shot number 5. So I'm just going to go ahead and write this, pre-write this real quick. And then stripes over here. Get this ready. Okay. Now, for this shot, we are shooting right where the 9 ball was placed. And the reason we're doing this is it's still a cut, but we are now on a rail. We haven't been on a rail for a while now. So that's kind of why I threw this one in here. We have the 10 ball, so we are going to shoot stripe, solid, stripe, solid, stripe. And then solid stripe. Another solid here. All right, let's do the math. 2, 4, 6, 8. Need another solid. There it is. We'll use this guy. Bam. Okay. Now, 10 ball. Let me go ahead and show you what this looks like as well. This one you guys can actually kind of already see from your angle. Let me go ahead and show you here this way. Move it back a little bit. Looks like you guys can't even see it. Still can't see it. There we go. Okay. I could have got their carbon shaft for 150, but on a fixed income and my ability, I couldn't justify the expense. Hey, that makes sense anyway. Hey, that's the right call. I think you made the right call with that one. That does make sense. Oh my goodness, I ran out of water. Whew. All right, takes a lot out of me to talk today. Need a lot of water today. All right, gonna shoot this 10. We're almost done. So far, if you guys want an attempt tracker, so far we have shot 180 times. I know we have missed a lot more than we did last week just because of the harder shots, but we still haven't missed a ton, which is really good news. That makes me feel a lot better. It cost 150 and it was worth it. Interesting. So 2 different opinions there. Two different opinions there, Ron. I like carbon fiber myself, but I did play at least 10 years with a wood one before I made the switch. Bam! All right, here we go. Just a quick reminder for those who haven't already, if you guys could leave a like on the live stream, it helps me out so much. If you have already, thank you so much. I do really appreciate it. It does help out not just the channel and me, but it also helps out other people who are just like you find the live stream. Oh my goodness, I overcut it. That's what happens when I talk. All right, because I missed, guys, I'm gonna need that like. I'm gonna need that like because I missed that. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Thought this one was gonna be a breeze. I've already missed a solid here. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. There we go. Booyah! Wah, 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 wah. All right. I like carbon fiber because it's easy to clean. I'm just fortunate enough to have been able to afford it. I still felt guilty when I bought it. I'm excited to get it back. 31-inch shaft, 11.75 tip, a Kamui black medium. Okay. The peel wood is low deflection compared to the standard shaft, so that kind of helps, right? That's kind of the middle ground. My Pure X has a bull carbon shaft. Oh, there you go. There you go. You got a great setup. That sounds like a great setup. That tip diameter, I want to say, is smaller than mine. But not. It's definitely enough to make a difference, but I definitely like a wider tip because I just feel better when it comes to playing longer shots with a wider tip, especially with English. Longer shots with wider range of spin. I feel better having a wider tip. All right, here we go. Bam! All right, almost there, guys. We are down to 13 shots. I don't know who's counting. It's not me. All right, 3-ball into the corner. Bam! Booyah! We are overflowing this pocket again, just like we did earlier. Overflow. Oh, hold on a minute. Was that the one I missed, or was this? I think that was the one I missed. I gotta keep my misses in a different pocket. All right, two more, and then we update the tracker and we move on to the next set. 11 into the corner. We are doing good with this shot here being on the rail. I feel a lot better. This is a really good tournament preparation here. Really good tournament preparation. All right, 5-ball, same pocket. Bam! Okay, let's go and update the tracker. We made 4 solids. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all 5 stripes. Woo, woo, woo! Like one does. Like one does. Okay. Smaller diameter tips do require more care when shooting, but once you get used to it, you have more control. I love that. David Lohman have cheap budget carbon fiber. Most people might know his name from Chinese pool. It does sound familiar, but I couldn't say I know him. That's for sure. G-Man was keeping track of this stuff and he's gone. You're out of luck, Trent. The Pure X was a Christmas gift for my kids. Oh, the Pure X is an 11.8 tip on the original wood shaft as well as the carbon shaft. I prefer the feel of wood. That's the main reason I think pros are going back to wood shafts when playing with carbon fiber for so long, is the feeling. They love the feel of the wood going across their bridges of their hand. So that makes a lot of sense. You should really look into those pocket adapters mentioned in the last stream. Better for getting used to the tournament tables. Exactly, Ron. You're totally right. Thank you for the reminder. The last stream, my Pops was actually out of town, but he got back in yesterday. I got back in on Sunday. I went on a little weekend trip myself. Got back in on Sunday. He got back in last night at 12:30. You guys might actually get a kick out of this. He went to the AC/DC concert last night. I know you guys know who AC/DC is. You almost can't, you almost can't not know who AC/DC is. But that's what he was doing. That was part of his birthday trip. Let's see here. All right, I think we're set up. But yeah, now that he's back, long story short, the reason I say all that information is because we can go ahead and move forward with it. All right, I realized Not So Serious pulled a review on it. I forgot. I am feeling old again. Ron, I'm feeling old again. What do you mean you're feeling old? What did I say to make you feel old? I'm sure AC/DC has come across on this playlist once or twice. Ron, if it makes you feel any better, my dad isn't much younger than you. I bought Back in Black when it came out on 8-track. I'm right there with you, Ron, says Aniwaya. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. I think he probably did too. He just turned 54. 54 himself. My dad was super big into CDs and vinyls. We have tons and tons of them. And I know we have a ton of AC/DC, both vinyls and CDs. The fact that he's younger than me is bad enough, thanks. Hey, I figured that's what I thought that was a good moment to share. All right, let's see here. You know, what if I said this? What if we added 10 years, all right? He's 64, Ron. He's older than you. That means you're really young because I don't see him any older than 50. You're really young if we look at it that way. And meanwhile, you're even younger. All right. Here we go. I was gonna say, if I don't see him a day over 50, and if we add 10 years, he's 64. And meanwhile, you probably don't even look a day over 40. We're being honest. We're being honest. I have a working 8-track player. What? That's amazing. Nat King Cole tapes. Now I'm back to rooting for you to miss. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, we're almost there. Shooting the stew ball in. This is the last 5 shots of 200 attempts that have been live streamed. Last 5 shots here, guys. You cannot let off the gas pedal just yet, but after this, we'll definitely go back to hanging out, talking more one-on-one with pool table in the background and nothing else. Let's see here. We're looking good. That 9 ball's a little bit on the front of the pocket, but we should still be able to get the 6 ball in. Yep. All right. Make some room for 3 more balls. Last 3 balls going in to this pocket for tonight's experiment. Sadly, I do look my age. I don't usually feel my age, but I definitely look it. Ron, if you think you look your age, all you need is a nice haircut. I promise. People don't start looking their age until they're, in their mid-70s. And I fully believe that. I really do. And even then, someone who's in their mid-70s doesn't usually, I'd say like once they're over 80, it's like they're starting to look really good for their age, So all you need is a nice haircut. Bam! There we go. One more, guys. One more. And we're done. Woo! We'll update the tracker. We'll do the math. Let's line up our shot. It's our last shot. We can't skip the routine. Bam! Woo, 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 woo. Made all of those. Okay. Let me go ahead and update this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We made all 5 stripes on that attempt also. Okay, let's do the math together here. Let's do the math. We have 8 people watching. If I share the math, I want all of you guys to like the stream if you haven't already. This is going to be important information here. So we started with 96 out of 100. Today, we missed 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We missed 5 total solids. 5 solids. We missed a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No way. No way. We also missed 5 stripes today. So that is 10. So that's 90 out of 100 plus last week's 96. So 186 out of 200 attempts. And that puts stripes behind 2. So out of 186 makes, 96, no, what does that come out to be? What is 186 divided by 2? 93? Yeah, 93 of those were solids. And 95, no, I did that math wrong again. But we're only down by 2 stripes. That's pretty good. Okay, hold on, let's see here. I know I'm turning chrome instead of gray. Gray, chrome is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I still have various vinyls and a player for it. Don't use it though. That's fair. Oh yes, just a reminder, I shared all that important information. If you guys can go ahead and like the live stream, it helps a ton. Just boost this live stream to more people, and that will be awesome. All right, let's see here. I know it different in your pool test. Does it make a difference wearing a glove? For me, it would not. Because of the way I have my bridge, if I had a closed bridge and I didn't use a glove, it would make a difference using a glove. But for me, using a glove with an open bridge, without using a glove, there's no difference for me. I refuse to do math. Hey, Ron, you're eating popcorn. You shouldn't have to do math. I get it. I get it. We have a lady at the AMVET who is 84. Oh my goodness, and still plays in the tournament. There we go. Thank goodness there isn't a shot clock when she plays. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I still refuse to do math. I get it. I get it. I wear a glove to avoid using powder. Exactly. Keeps the shafts clean and doesn't pick up as much crap on my hand from dirty tables. Hey, that makes sense anyway. There's multiple reasons to use a glove. Those are two great ones. Ron, forget the likes, need subscribers. I agree, Ron. The more people that come in here from those likes, though, chances are one or two of them might become a subscriber. But I feel like that's a lot to ask for somebody who's new to the live stream. So I don't want to ask too much. Because of that, I just ask for a simple like because that doesn't affect them in any way as a subscription might. Gloves are great. Never going back to bare hand. So it sounds like we all have gloves. Right? Mike, you use a glove. Ron, you use a glove. And Aniwaya, you use a glove. I assume, Mike, you use a glove. You didn't actually say you did or not. But I'm assuming you do. I don't mind gloves. I have played with them quite a bit. But I did use them originally because they used a closed bridge where I had the shaft going between two different fingers and on top of a third. But I actually trained myself to get out of that habit and learn how to use an opener bridge because of the gloves. My glove that I used was super, super cheap. And I felt like it didn't look good when I played with it. So I trained myself to not use it just because of that, instead of just buying another one at the time. I was young. Too young probably to drive myself to go get a glove. I was probably 13 or 14 when I trained myself to use an open bridge. I think. We'll see. I don't really know. It's around there though. It has been quite a while since I've used a closed bridge for more than just the break. As long as the humidity not bad, then you are okay barehanded. Exactly. And where I'm from, we are actually currently in Colorado, northern Colorado, and by the Fort Collins area. It's very dry. Very, very dry. That is for sure. Back in the day, 1970s, didn't know anyone who used a glove. Just had powder at the pool hall. Nice clouds of powder that got everywhere. Don't want to see that again. Hey, that makes sense. That makes sense. I use gloves. The shaft don't slide good on my hand. Hey, that's fair, Mike. That's awesome that all three of you guys use a glove. There's probably some people who are here just like kind of hanging out, lurking, who also plays in pool, who also use gloves. That's awesome. Gloves have really started to take effect. I don't know if you guys follow bowling at all, but I kind of see gloves and two-handed bowling the same. Everybody used to use one hand in some fashion, right, when it came to bowling. But in the last 20 or 30 years, two-handed bowling was invented. Not really invented, but two-handed bowling became a thing and then just blew up mainstream. And it is really good for people who want to use a heavier ball and get a lot more rotation by using those two hands. So I kind of see that with the glove. It's really good for those who are just naturally have like wet hands or are in very humid parts of the world. That makes a lot of sense. I use a 3-second brand glove. I'm in Missouri, so it's almost always humid. Oh, I wish. I just got back from a trip to Iowa. I got back Sunday night. It was just a weekend trip down there. We get out of the car. Oh, loved the humidity. And it was Iowa. It wasn't even like it is in Florida, but it was so nice. I rolled down the windows as much as I could. I really did. Okay, we have passed 2 hours in this live stream, guys. We have passed over 2 hours of this live stream. We probably played for 5 minutes to start. We're just to get people in. Give me a second to make sure everything's good on my side. So that brings us down to 2 hours and 4 minutes for the playtime. roughly, I'd say 2 hours worth of playtime. There was a lot of talking, probably, you know, realistically 30 minutes of talking, but still, great session, great live stream. Let's see here. If you ever want to watch, oh wait, Ron, I have a glove for practice, one for official play, and one spare. I'm addicted. Never saw anyone wear one when I was growing up. Yeah, Ron, I get it. You ever watched the movie American Flyers? I believe it was a film in Colorado. I don't think I have. American Flyers, is that the, the flyovers? God, I can't remember their names either. Huh. Maybe they're called the American Flyers. There's a jet show that happens here in Colorado. And last year, they were practicing over the school. It was amazing. Ending now is fine since I'm almost out of popcorn. You're almost out of popcorn. Oh no, that just means you got to get another bag, Ron. I get it though. No, I can get some water. It is 8:11 p.m. on my time. I should probably wind down before I need to go hit the bed. We used a bunch of powder when I was stationed in the Philippines. That makes sense. It is beyond humid there. Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine. And most tables were not inside an air-conditioned building. Yeah, the tables in the Philippines, I can only imagine. I've seen so many clips and videos, and you can actually see the heat in the tables and the sweat coming down from all the players. So that makes a lot of sense for all the chalk. Anyway, you did good, Trent. You didn't miss as much as I was expecting. Yay! Find that drill I posted and try it. You'll hate it. Sounds good, Ron. I'll make sure to scroll all the way up and find that. Boke movie, Kevin Costner. Love that. I know who Kevin Costner is. Boke movie. I hope that's a typo because I have no idea. Oh, bike movie. American Flyers bikes. I'll have to watch that. Sounds great. I'd love to. All right, I got some homework to do for you guys. All right, I definitely do. Yeah, and I got another question. There's 7 of you guys here. I'm talking to 3 of you guys this whole time. Love it. I got a question for all 7 of you, whoever wants to respond, but especially for Ron, Mike, and Aniwaya, White Wolf. Before we end this stream, I've heard from other, research videos that I've been watching that if I actually have a goal on stream as to where the money is going to go from the donations and tips that you guys send me, as well as the gifts and super likes and super thanks and all that jazz, it would entice more people. I have no idea. Being more transparent about it. It does make sense. I do come from a sales background. I did a couple sales jobs in the past for a few years, and being open up front and then transparent with everything was definitely the way to go. I feel kind of weird putting something like that on my stream or even in the description, just because I'm new to this whole thing and we're still trying to figure things out and work through all the kinks and whatnot. It'll never be perfect, but we can try and get as close as we can. But what do you guys think? Is that too pushy if I put something like that on the live stream? Aniwaya, transparency is always the best in my opinion. Okay, I like that. I'm right there with you. I am. Just feel a little bit weird about it. What about you guys, Ron and Mike? What do you guys think? Do you guys care? You guys might not even care. Totally understandable. I'm not sure why we should be privy to exactly what you're spending your money on. That's fair, Ron. I guess it's not like you have to be. It's more just in the sense of I'd rather, I think it would benefit earning money from other viewers in the future if they know where it's going to, especially if they know it's going back into the channel. I think that makes sense to me. Mike, what's your opinion on it? I got Aniwaya and I got Ron's. I'm waiting on you, Mike. Ooh, I need some water. It's getting hot in here. Oh, the music turned off. Dude, hey, that was good timing for the music to turn off, wasn't it? Good timing for the music to turn off. All right. Mike, I'm waiting on you once you let me know. I think that'll be the end of tonight's live stream. We made a lot of progress. I do think I will put a vote. I don't see how showing your budget attracts anybody, but I'm not a streamer, so what do I know? Hey, that's fair, Ron. Hey, I get it. I get it. It's what I see on other videos. It's what I see. I know I'm not the only one that does it, so I have nothing to say on it. Hey, fair enough, Mike. Fair enough. You guys are leaving me exactly how I entered, right? Kind of torn between the two. Love it. Love it. Okay, I am going to go ahead and cast a poll tomorrow, specifically for Ron, but also I don't want to waste your guys' time. If you guys aren't super into this and are more just into me playing pool, then I'll try and find a way to film this at a different time. That way you guys aren't like bored while I'm watching it, right? Or while I'm doing it. And I can do this experiment other days, but I still do want it to be a video. It will be a very long one. Yeah, so long that I actually ran out of storage on my other iPhone from filming today. In other words, I don't care. It is common with streamers, Ron. Hey, fair enough. Exactly. But yes, I will post a poll based on this. I don't want to I want you guys to be entertained still while you guys are here. I do really like the Billiards. I think I want to try Billiards out again. I have a couple other ideas, but like you said, Ron, there is that drill. Maybe I could throw that into next week's live stream. We'll see. We'll see. I don't care either, but I understand his and the new generation and how their twisted minds work. Exactly. All right, Ron. See you next week. 100%. Can't wait till the next one. I'm already excited. Again, thank you, Ron, so much for the donation. It really does help a lot. Keeps me coming back 100%. But then again, I'm not in it for the money. I just like to hang out with you guys. That definitely is a nice little motivation factor. Good luck in the tournament. Thank you. Anyway, if I don't live stream it, I will definitely keep you guys as updated as I can, like I have been the last few tournaments I've gone to, with day of reels, or not reels, shorts, and YouTube shorts. But yes, again, thank you guys so much for hanging out, tuning in, and spending 2 hours with me. That's amazing. All right, guys, this has been Trent on the break. Peace.